Hi there guys, and welcome to Kerry's Designs. Well, today I have a craft room redo and I love the way it came out. If you watched my last video, which I will link in the box below, I got my craft room totally redone and I am just in love with it. It is so open now. It's decluttered and I feel like I can breathe again. And I just love the way it came out. Now, if you remember, if you watched my last video, I've had paper stands, I guess, blocking part of this archway. I took them away and I put all my paper, well, there's some there, and the rest of it I put down there. So, and then I also purged an awful lot of it. So I'll give you a slow, hopefully, that's still stuff I have to take down. I'll give you a slow walk through and then I'll go over everything. This is really the only thing that I have left as far as bookcases go that I had before. I got rid of 3 bookcases. One was wooden and there were 2 that were huge metal ones, and again, I feel so much lighter. I can see a lot more of my walls. This thing is just a powerhouse, but again, I'll go through that here in a minute. Here is, this is my my first table actually, that started this. I took out a hutch and a bookcase over there in the corner, and we had this wooden door that we've had for quite a while, and it is solid. So it's a solid wooden door, and my husband he built a frame around it, and then he built legs, and then I went ahead and put some paper over it. But anyways, I'll get back into that. But here is that, and I moved my cubbies over, my old cubbies, and I added a cubby. I love this wall. This is the main focus wall, you know, and these cubbies are from Menards. They are 13.5 inches deep, and they hold 12 by 12 paper with no problems. Also, I had a glass table here. Unfortunately, when I was moving this stuff over, it being glass, it broke. So it was a big boom. My husband was on the phone with his sister and he's like, "Are you okay?" I go, "Yeah, but the glass table just broke." So what happened is I said, "Well, I want another table." And I took out the bookcase that was over here on the corner and we built a table along this wall as well. And I got new cubbies. And the desk is the same. I still have the Alex drawers with a just a white table that the legs are folded underneath it on top of it. And then this is one of my birthday presents. I should reframe and say that a lot of this was bought with birthday money. I asked for money this year and my family came through. But I got this. I have been looking for this little thing for, oh my gosh, so long. I haven't been looking for it. I've been looking at it at Hobby Lobby for so many years, and I finally got it. And then I gotta show you this little guy. See, there's the Gunter. There's Gunner. Hi, Gunner. Hi, baby. And he's my assistant today. But I love it. And then that wall, and then there's the archway, of course. So I'll give you guys another view of everything. And then I'll go through like each part, I guess, of what I've got in each. I did a lot of purging. Some of the stuff went down the basement as well that I'm just not ready to get rid of yet. And so I've got a lot of stuff. Okay, so we'll start over here. So on this wall, which I have walls again because before they were blocked with bookcases, which I really didn't, it was just too much. I felt like I was getting claustrophobic in here, and I love having the wide doorway back. And I put some of my artwork up. I can use this again where before it was kind of stuck in a corner, I really couldn't use it. I've put just some, those are actually empty boxes, and then I put some other stuff up here because I love this little card Rolodex, so I love that. And then these papers, I need to figure out where they need to go. And I'm going to be redoing my paper, how I organize it and things like that. But for right now, it's doing pretty good. There's my printers, my Canon Pixma, my Canon Selfie, and my LG pocket printer. In here, I just recently got this. It's a 31 bag. It holds all of my like loose paper, I guess, and kits and stuff. These are 6x6, 6x6, and 6x6. Underneath, I have just some of the stamps that I kept and some woodworking things. And then here are what it says 12x12 page protectors because I like having those in there. I'll show you underneath here. This is just things I need to do a video on. These are my printer supplies, and then again 12x12 what do I want to say, solid color. I have this little chair here because I actually stand on it a lot to get things. Here is like 8.5 or 8x8 paper pads, more of the 8.5 by 11 paper, my flow books, some of my A4 paper, and then this is the 12x12, the paper that I kept. And this is one of the metal shelves. I just put them in here because they are very, very strong, and I knew that they would hold it. There is the outlet. These are things that I have to go through. Those are like scraps, and this is part of a project, and then this is also scraps, so I need to go through that. Empty. That's my Bible journaling, patriotic, military, fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So I've got those as well in here. And then right here, I love this because it was big enough that I could, this stand is big enough that I could put my little typing stand that I love to use because I needed an extra table. I don't so much anymore, but I can't get rid of it because it does come in handy. I've got different things on it that I use a lot. And then under here, I have my bigger paper trimmers, my Big Shot, and a lot of my dies that work with the Big Shot. I cannot get rid of these dies. I want to keep them, and I just, for some reason, I have to keep them. So I'm gonna keep those. And then I'll show you underneath here. Underneath here, I have that's just, I think those are, I don't know what those are. My Lindy Stamp Gang, Creative Memories cutting things, extra adhesives, and those are chalk things, chalking things. Right here is another, or a new cart that I'm going to use as soon as I figure out how I'm rearranging things a little bit. And then this is an old one. This has like my bling in it, my pop-up stickers, flowers, miscellaneous things like that. Under here, that has miscellaneous things, trash can. These are stamps. Those are things I need to look through and put someplace. Those are empty. And then those are my washi tapes I'm not using right now. there are some of the punches I kept. I didn't keep very many. And then in that big green tote is some mixed media things. And then some more Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, more punches, more washi tape drawers. Those little black are more like Project Life things, some spray paint, and some miscellaneous things. And then in here, which I need to pull this out. Under here are just papers, different kind of paper I have, and like for printer paper and adhesives, books that I haven't put away. I'm not quite sure where I need to put those. Printer parts, electric stuff, that kind of thing. So in my drawers here, which I will show you, and these are the Alex ones I got. I have markers and more pens, which I don't need anymore. My adhesive drawer, I have that. Here are punches and miscellaneous or corner rounders and date stamps and miscellaneous things. This is, oops, I can't get it open. This one sticks a little bit. Come here, you. There we go. This is gelato stencils. Some of my watercolors are in here that I don't use regularly, which that can go like that because I'm afraid it's going to get stuck again. Actually, that can get thrown away. And stencils, that kind of thing are in here. And this drawer is miscellaneous watercolors that I can't get rid of, and like a Fiskars mat, Jean Davenport mat, some other things like that. Mr. Gunner. And then in this drawer, that way, I've got just general office stuff, pens and pencils and pads and stuff like that. This one has my big inks. It's not all the way full. I just put these in here. This one has my little inks and my sponges, daubers, that kind of thing. This one has different pads, my Misty cleaners. Got these new brushes, which I haven't used yet, which I'm going to use soon. And then the bottom one has most of my these things, these things, and some twine and another punch and some more baker's twine. Okay. And then, let me move this stuff out of the way. It's getting in my way here a little bit. Sorry. Okay. And then on top of my desk, because it's changed just a little bit, I put this because I'm big into Project Life, and I have this. I've had it for years, and so I just put my pictures in it, and then my Hobonichi weeks. That way I can look back and see what we did that week. Those right here, these are seasonal stickers for Project Life, and a lot of these are like your basic tools you have. Right here I have a light, of course. I have this rose spray because when I get hot I spray my face with it and it feels really good. And then right here I have markers. These are my new ones. These are the Chameleon fine liner. I use all the time. Right here are my different scissors and a candle, which is burning, smells really nice. These are little scissors that I was afraid was going to get lost in there. More adhesives at my right there. A miscellaneous drawer full of lots of little things I like to use. These are my, this is like my metallic drawer of pens, and I have been using them a lot more recently. And then this one has pens and pencils and Cluedos and that kind of thing. This has just pens and pencils in it. Nothing in there. A couple things in there. And then my tape runner. My Bose speaker that I use an awful lot. Another light right there. I need to turn around a little bit. And then more markers that I use more frequently. And of course the router, an empty one kind of, some more markers, and a cup holder. Here are my 2 mats that I'm using on this table. I actually use this one a lot with my Project Life. And then we'll go over to this, and I love this area right here. I can see it from where I sit in my great room, and it's beautiful. And I love my milk glass light. It's kind of hard to see, so let me turn it off. There you go. So there's my milk glass that I've collected for years. And then this I added a whole bunch of adhesive things to cheer it up a little bit more. That I made a long time ago. And then that actually I got at a thrift store. And I'll turn the light back on, but I'll focus on that little guy right there so it doesn't make you sick. Oops. And then these little guys, my jewelry trays. I won't show you all these drawers because there's 20 of them, but I'll show you some of them. In this one, I have my alcohol inks. This is miscellaneous with some of my favorite stamps I love to use. A silent setter and some brayers. These are my Lindy Stamp Gang micas and my H2Os and some of my Lindy Stamp Gang embossings. And these little drawers hold so much, and there's 20 of them, and so that is really, really good. This is like some of my Peerless watercolors. Stuff for embossing that I don't use a lot, but I wanted to keep out. This one has my glue guns in it and my embosser. This one has my Tim Holtz stains. This has just like things you can hang with on the wall. This has my little stamps that I like to use. This has some of my journals and things in it, my little notebooks. This has just some plastic stuff in it. It's okay. It's all right. It's just the kitty. She's on the chair. Tools, and you get the idea. So there's a lot that these hold. And then we'll switch around, and there's one of our now 5 cats. Okay, so again, this is my paper. It's an old microwave cart we had in our first house, and I've had it in here forever. Okay, so we'll go up here, and those are just, they have extras of whatever. Some of my art books that I love to keep in here. More of my like drawing notebooks and things. Some Bible journaling things that I like to have right there. My Bible journaling. And then right here is my favorite Bible journal and some little verses. And then the 100 days, which I'm still working on. I have not given up on that. I've just got to start it again. Right here I have my typewriter supplies and my sewing supplies. And I believe this one is, oh no, that's sewing supplies, and that is more typewriter things. Here's my typewriter that I have. I actually have 3 of them in here, but I really only use this one because it has correction. There's my typewriter. And there's more Bible journaling right there. All my stickers and stuff like that. Up here, I have some artwork that I recently purchased from Hobby Lobby. My light my kids got for me one Mother's Day. My golden unicorn. My Kerry's Designs. My brother's scan and cut, which is kind of how this whole thing started, because I wanted a place to put it so that I could just put it up when I'm not using it. It's okay. And then some of these really don't have anything in. I've got this and that. And then I've got random, my fountain pen and stuff are in here. And there's nothing in there. A mat. This is a light here. Just a little turny thing that I've got. I have no idea what I need to put in it, so I just put random stuff in it. These are the plates for my my Gemini, my junior Gemini, and tape if I need it. There are there's another tape dispenser, which I need to fill up with some washi tape. My little sidekick. These are all the tools I use for my scan and cut and my Gemini. And then behind here are some more dies. And then in here, in this little art bin, are all my supplies that I need for my scan and cut, like extra blades and the pens and everything like that. But there's my junior Gemini. And what I like about it is I have the plug back here that runs up from the bottom. So all I have to do is bring it down, bring that down here, and do whatever I want, and then I can put it back. And then this one I just slide out and slide back in. And I love that. I love that. That's why I wanted something different. Right here are a lot of the dies that I have, the steel dies. Right here is a little sewing machine I got, and I've been having fun with that actually. Those boxes are mainly empty. I have a lot of my embellishments over there. These boxes just hold excess of different things I have. There's some stamps that I have right there that I use regularly. Here's all my brushes that I like to use for watercoloring. Right here are my, those are where I put the mats for my brother's scan and cut. There's more markers right there, and my colored pencils are right there. That way I can get them out and then put them back. Right here are my watercolors, which I love to get out, and I can get those out and just put them back. So that's what I love. And then there's my Copics, which I haven't had out in years and I never sold, and I am getting back into coloring again. All of these little tins have buttons in them, and then these I've had since I've had my scrapbook room. This one has like bits and bobs of ribbons and things. This has just miscellaneous, and this one has some paint in it. And then we go over to this guy, the other big table, and this table right here, I can actually stand at this table and work if I want. Or my chair, of course, I can raise my chair up and it can work. And I love this. I did cover, like I said, I did cover it with this peel and stick wallpaper, and it's waterproof, and I thought that would be really, really good. It wasn't that much. I got it on Amazon. But there's my wall that I absolutely love. It's just got the paper fans on it, and I had like 5 or 6 of them that I've had probably for 6 years and never used. And I got them out and I thought, I want to decorate with these. So I went to Target when I was shopping one day and bought a different pack. And then recently I went to Hobby Lobby and got another pack, and I just keep putting them up. And then these little things right here I got at Burlington. There's one right there. And then this little guy is a Christmas ornament, which I hope to find more of. Oh, another thing for Burlington. I got these mats, these pink mats. These are the American Craft ones at Burlington, and they were $6.99, I think. So And then I put lights that go down. They're battery operated. This little, I don't know what it is, sign. Do one thing every day that makes you happy. I've had it here forever. It was over my arch, and I wanted to be able to focus in on it more, and I love it. I love the way it looks and how it came out. I did decide to put all my cameras up on top because I really didn't need any more storage room per se, and I also used my 2 other typewriters I have and put them up there, so I think that came out pretty good. On this little side, that is from the Dollar Tree, that little unicorn. And then right here, I have this stand, this metal stand here I got at the thrift store, and it works perfect in this spot for my my little Project Life things. And again, there is Project Life, their cards there. There are my planner stickers, which I have moved my planners back into here because they were getting a little rough being out there with the dog. And then I also moved my most used washi tape into these. I've had these forever too. They're a totally Tiffany thing. And I might, I don't know. I'm thinking about going back and getting the case, or having my husband maybe just build me a case and I can put those back in there. This is random stuff I need to clean out. That has papers and stuff in it, little washies right there. These are the Project Life cards that I put in these little cases that I've had forever. Here are my stickers that I've got, and then this little thing, which I find these at thrift stores, and I love them because I have this one. And then I have this one, and they can stand on their own, or you can hang them from things. So I like the ability to hang them from things. So I just put that in there. My Project Life 2017. I'm getting caught up. And then there's some more stickers and some die cuts. A new lamp I got from Burlington. This is from Target. And this is from Target. This one has my rulers and my camera equipment in it. This one has all my alpha letters in it. And this is also from Target. And I got that one because I knew it was going to be heavy. This one I don't have anything in it yet because my one cat Daisy likes to lay in there. So I kind of don't want to put anything in there. These are totally Tiffany. Also, they were in clearance at Joann's, so I got them to put in more of my stickers, and I like this idea a lot because I had them in the Iris totes, and that way I can just pull them in and push them out. But this cubby right here, like I said before, I got at Menards, and it is huge. I got 2 6x6, or 2 6 cubbies. How do I say that? I don't know, each cubby has 6 little cubbies. And I was going to get the 8, but the 8 was too long. And so I got 2 of the 6, and I think it came out really, really well. And then I've got just the regular size cubbies over here. So this is my new craft room, and I am in love with it. I hope that was not too fast to go through this with you guys. And I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. And I will have some videos coming up. And I'm going to film everywhere in this room. So I'll talk to you guys later. Happy scrapping, happy crafting, happy planning, happy life. Bye.